Welcome to Friday's Facebook Live. Colette Moses, Tommy Brooks, Tanya Hicks, how are you? Naomi Bernal, Tahiti Shakur, Momo said so. Happy Fridays. Dorothy Croner, Willie Christmas Smith, Yvonne Marsh, Donna Lee, Ella Fladger, Chubb Taylor, Isabel Cruz, Mozak Barnes, what's going on? Glenn Smith Stokes, Wanda Ralph Harrison, Tanya Bowers, Sharon Bonner Brown, Ida Williams, Gina Reynolds, Muhammad, Carla Henry, Paula Tracy, Timothy May, Monica Green, Eunice Busby, Beatrice Longwell, Kahia Williams, Edel Vaughn, Sandra Drayton, Gary Williams, Nasira Allen, Lori Baker, Aline Shaw, Change Gon' Come, Lovely Frazier, Donna Sellers, Kawana Franklin, how are you? April Anderson Brown, Connie McQueen, Lovely Frazier, Ernestine Akoto, Sajada Brown, Adrian Buller, Janice Reddick, Anna Pinto, Belinda Potts, Janet Williams, Sandra Saunders Hall, Delia McElroy, Carlos Lane, Mary Evans Flood, Esther Chambly, Paulette Johnson, Mary Moses Hunter, Elizabeth Fuller, Amara Velasquez, Summers Moe, Annette Martinez, Yvonne Webb, Colin Reeves Wood, Crystal Golden, Coretta Curtis, Dorothy Croner, Barbara Gibson, Sherman Gibbs, Alisa Baytops, Donna Mercer Moore, Deborah Petty, Nanny Evans, Lucida Figueroa, how are you? Passionette Weeks, Porterfield, Gira, you know, okay. Julie Santana, how are you? Tamika Darden, May Newsom, Lala McLean, Cass Severe, Peace and Blessed, Jewel Daniels, Monica Green, Marsha Gaskin, Slow, Woody Wood, Keisha Dukes, Alicia Felton, Vivian Clark, Solo Santana, Buena Tardes, Ramon Cruz, Stephanie Brown Thomas. I don't understand what you got there, Ramon. You have to explain it. Holly Wood, Louise Purifoy, Raymond Weems, Shirley Chambers, Siobhan Armstrong, DeHaven Kinchin, Cheryl Lynn. That's right, Donna Lee, Otis Redden. Some people get it confused with Sam Cooke, but that's the Otis Redden version. Joyce Hargrove, Alice George, Deborah Bailey Johnson, Ron Faison, Dunwoody, Willis. Yes, change gotta come. Denise Hurd, CJ Hebron, Justin Battle, Rashawn White, Predicia Achuo, Joanne Brevard, Sharon Humphreys, Sharon Humphreys, Angel Bacon, Jeanette Sablon, Felicia Macklin, Darren Martin, how you doing, brother? Keith Dakaya, Mike Mincy, what's going on, brother? Lauren Pratt, Doretha Monique, Kyle Green, Tanya Curry, All Politics Are Local, Angel Burt, Bacon, what's going on? That was Otis Redding. I'm gonna get to these numbers because they're terrible. Terrible. Not good at all. Very, very bad, in fact. Supreme Elevation, peace, brother. Knowledge. They're bad. Numbers are bad. Very bad. You know, we're not doing too good, folks. I'm afraid that Monday may not be enough. It may not be enough. People are still... Listen, I just saw a flyer today for every Wednesday, a packed party on Freeland Heights and Avenue in Newark. You know, ladies get in free. I mean, this is like 2 years ago. like ladies getting free every Wednesday pack, DJ this person. I mean, who is going to these parties? Like, I don't understand this. Like, who's going? Like, this is crazy, and it is evident. And I'm going to point out to you a really distinct fact that people always say this is why the numbers go up, or why they think, mythology. And I'm going to point it out to you why percentages are good and why they work. But we are in a spiral downward, folks. We're not right. So I'm going to skip all the small talk and get right into our numbers. We have 212 more positive cases today than we did on Wednesday. That's over 100 cases per day. Over 100 cases per day. 100. We have 2 more deaths. 2. 2 is not a lot, but we were at 0 for a long time, and it starts that way. I remember we started off with 1 death in the city. Now we're up over 670. 2 new deaths. The state has 2,207 more cases than Wednesday. So there are about 1,100 cases a day. 28 more deaths than Wednesday. 28 more deaths. About a dozen people dying a day. About a dozen people dying a day in the state of New Jersey right now. A dozen. In the United States, we have 228,590 deaths. I have to get back to that and being very graphic and letting you know when people were upset at me for saying the numbers like this and doing that because they wanted positive news. I have to tell you where we are. We have 8.6 million positive cases in New Jersey and 228,590 deaths. Zip codes. 07101, we have to get more people tested in 07101. They only got 40. They got 40 people tested, but none of them came back positive, so they're at 0%, which is good. Percentages work. This whole idea about the numbers are going up because we tested more people, it's malarkey. Don't listen to that. It's foolishness. You go by percentages. Percentages. You go by the percentage. Grade point average, ERA, batting average, all the averages. You go by the percentages, right? 07102. 253 people took the test in 07102. 15 came back positive. That's 5.9%. 07103. 654 people took the test in 07103. 56 came back positive. That's 8.6%. Now 07104 took the most tests during this week. 07104 took 863 people tested. 863 tests, I should say, because it might be one person over and over, but 863 tests. 85 people came back positive, and that's 9.8%. Now they're the highest, but they're not the highest percentage. They have the highest raw number of tests, but they're not at the highest percentage. They're at 9.8%. 07104. I'm going to skip 07105. 07106. 421 people tested in 07106. 30 came back positive. That's 7.1%. 07107. 600. Remember 07104, 863, 9.8. 07107, 600 people took the test. 86 came back positive. They're at 14.3% in 07107. 14.3%. 07108. 354 people took the test In 07, 108, 354. 21 came back positive. That's 5.9%. It's not bad considering. 07, 112. 376 people took the test. 376 people tested in 07, 112. 33 came back positive. That's 8.8%. 07, 114. Look at this. Only 241 people took the test in 07, 114. 36 of those people came back positive. They're at 14.9% in 07, 114. They took 3 times less the test than 07, 104 and came back with a higher percentage. Now I'm going to stop at 07, 105. That's the East Ward. 07, 105. And I want you to listen. All of you people that are down there, I want you to listen. All you restaurants, the bars, all the places that are doing things because you're trying to make money or being defiant to the city. People that are having sneak parties in their houses, that are doing hair in the salon in their house, and all the other kind of things that you continuously do because you have no regard for what we're asking you to do. 07, 105, 755 people took the test. Remember, 07, 104 had 863 people took the test. 100 more people took the test in 07, 104 than 07, 105, and they were at 9.8% in 07, 104. 07, 105 is at 25.3%. 25.3%. 25.3% in 07, 105. Citywide, we're at 11.8%. We're above the number that the CDC says is safe. We're at 11.8%. Now let's do the test positivity rate, which is the way the state analyzes its numbers. New Jersey is growing. It's at 5.28%. New Jersey is at 5.28%. Newark is at 11.25%. Newark is at 11.25%. That is why Be Still Monday is important. If you see stores open, call. Make them close. They have to go home. We're going to shut everything down on Monday. I'm going to have a meeting with my folks today. We may do Sunday and Monday. And I'm going back to Sunday because Sunday is the day these people hang out. Sunday, and we may go Sunday and Monday. You'll get the information shortly. The large gathering hotline is 973-969-1122. 973-969-1122. 973-969-1122. That's large gathering hotlines. Here's the logic, folks. Some of you are like doing what you want to do, and you're opening up, you're doing this, you're doing that, you're having a great time now. But if the numbers go too far up, the state is going to have to close everybody back down, and we're going to go to zero like we were in the beginning, and all of it will be for naught. So it just really makes sense for you to do it gradually like everyone else. Don't fall into this mentality. You saw that debate last night that Donald Trump has, that people are going to get sick anyway. You might as well let them get sick, and it'll go away. That is such an irresponsible way to manage this. It is not only irresponsible, it is unethical, as I spoke about earlier, because who assigns sickness to who? who determines who gets to get sick. And if it just meant the people who go outside were the ones that were getting sick, that's fine. These people are saying, it's my life. If I want to get sick, I'm going to get sick. The problem with a virus is that it doesn't just affect you. When you get sick, you apparently and obviously and clearly are affecting other people. And because you are affecting and infecting and effecting other people, it is incumbent upon us to curb your behavior so you do not paralyze our community. Yes, we need to be open, but we need to open safely and cautiously. There are people that have comorbidities, other issues. There are families that have seniors and elders and folks in their neighborhood that they want to protect, that we need to protect. Allowing the virus to grow to 25% in your neighborhood is irresponsible. And it would be irresponsible of us to continue to allow you to function at that level. Something drastic has to happen, and believe you, me, that it will happen. It must. Obviously, we don't have enough discipline to deal with it ourselves, so we're going to have to step in. I'm thankful that a lot of people are getting tested down here, though. I'm incredibly grateful about that, because hopefully, prayerfully, that when you get tested and they say you're positive, that you stay home and quarantine. Here's the really selfish part that some people are doing. There are some folks, whether you believe it or not, who test positive and are going outside anyway. That is the ultimate level of selfishness. And if I could charge you, I would. Because you're deliberately, intentionally, purposefully getting people sick when you know you are. And you don't even know if the person you get sick will be able to fight this virus off. You're doing it on purpose. That being said, we're testing right now on Summer and Chester right now until 8. If you're around Summer and Chester, go get yourself tested. Right now. On Monday, we'll be at 6th Avenue and North 9th Street. We'll be at 6th Avenue and North 9th Street on Monday. On Wednesday, we'll be at Peshine Avenue School. On Wednesday, we'll be at Peshine Avenue School. On Friday, we'll be in the north again in Abington Avenue School. On Friday, we'll be at Abington Avenue School. On Monday, November the 2nd, the day before Election Day, we'll be in the east at South Street School, or Herman Street. South Street School on Monday, November 2nd. On Tuesday, go vote, November 3rd. If you haven't voted already, in fact, you should vote now. If you haven't voted already, and I'll give you the places to go. Tuesday, you vote. Wednesday, we'll be at Mount Vernon Place, 220 Mount Vernon Place in Vellsburg, 220 in Ivy Hill, 220 Mount Vernon Place, testing. On Friday, November 6th, we'll be at Westside High School. Friday, November 6th, we'll be at Westside High School. Look, if you're a restaurant in Newark, a small business in Newark, you need to get this information down. Why? Because we're probably going to be closing again shortly. If you were hurt by COVID-19, be sure to pre-register for an application for emergency help provided by the NJEDA, Economic Development Authority. There is $70 million available, but you have to pre-register and get more information online at CV, C as in Carol, V as in Victory, cv.business.nj.gov. cv.business.nj.gov. Restaurants can receive up to $20,000 depending on the number of employees that they have. you can receive up to $20,000. Small businesses with 5 employees or less can receive up to $5,000. And small businesses with more than 5 employees can receive up to $15,000. We have 11 days until Election Day. If you need information about Election Day, go to vote.nj.gov, vote.nj.gov, or call 1-877-658-6837, 1-877-658-6837, or 1-877-NJ-VOTER, NJ Voter. Here's all the polling sites. If you're going to wait till the last minute, and you shouldn't wait till the last minute, I sent a robocall out because I want you to go vote now. I want you to vote now. Mail in your ballot now. Drop it in the ballot box now. You saw that debate. You already know what it is you need to do. There are some polling sites that will be open on Election Day. If you go to vote on Election Day, it is not the regular voting process. It is a paper ballot. It is provisional ballot only. Provisional ballot only on Election Day at your voting sites. Here are the places that are going to be open. Listen for the place that's near you so you can go to that place to do a provisional ballot if you wait until Election Day. You have up until 8 p.m. to do this. You have your mail-in ballot has to be postmarked by 8 p.m. on November the 3rd. Postmarked 8 p.m. November the 3rd. Central Ward. You can go to Prudential Center, St. Lucy's Rectory Community Center on 7th Ave. You can go to Quitman Street School, Louise A. Spencer, Louise A. Spencer again, Harriet Tubman School, Science Park High School, Fast Track on Newton Street, Camden Street School, Dr. E. Elmer Flagg School, Mount Zion Baptist Church, that's it for the Central Ward. East Ward, you can go to Wilson Avenue, Hawkins Street School, Eastside High School, Firehouse Engine 14 on Vesey Street, Firehouse Engine 14 on Vesey Street. Spain Youth, for the North Ward, excuse me, now this is for the North Ward. Spain Youth Center on Davenport, Spain Youth Center on Davenport. Firehouse Engine 13 on Mount Prospect, Firehouse Engine 13 on Mount Prospect. Luis Munoz Marin Middle School, Luis Munoz Marin Middle School. Rafael Hernandez School, Rafael Hernandez School. First Avenue School, First Avenue School. Genesis in the South Ward, Genesis Clinton Hill Apartments on Clinton Avenue, Genesis Clinton Hill Apartments, that's 634, 640 Clinton Avenue. Malcolm X Shabazz High School, Malcolm X Shabazz High School. University High School, University High School on Clinton Place. Week Wake High School, Week Wake High School. Greater Abyssinia Baptist Church on Lyons Avenue, Greater Abyssinia Baptist Church on Lyons Avenue. Otto E. Kretschmer Homes on Ludlow, Kretschmer Homes on Ludlow, Kretschmer Homes on Ludlow. Donald Payne West Ward, let's go to the West Ward. Greater Abyssinia in the West Ward on Market Street, Greater Abyssinia on Market Street. Donald Payne School, Donald Payne School of Technology. Westside High School. Speedway Avenue School, Speedway Avenue School. Boylan Street Rec, Boylan Street Rec. North Star Academy on Hazelwood Avenue, North Star Academy on Hazelwood Avenue. Ivy Hill Park Incorporated on Mount Vernon Place. Ivy Hill Park Incorporated on Mount Vernon Place. Firehouse Engine number 26 on Sanford Avenue. Firehouse Engine number 26 on Sanford Avenue. You can go to as well. Dr. William H. Horton School. William H. Horton School in Ivy Hill Park. I said that. So those are the locations. Oh, one more, Westside Park Community Center. Westside Park Community Center in the park. Westside Park Community Center. Those are the places that you can go vote in person, paper ballot, provisional ballots only. If you want to do that, that's where you can go. Saturday morning at 10 o'clock on this Facebook Live at 10 a.m. We're having our 7th annual Newark Interfaith Alliance prayer, a breakfast service. Please get on that. That's this Saturday, 10 a.m. Interfaith Alliance, led by our very own Reverend Louis Scott Roundtree. God knows with these numbers we need prayer. Here are the numbers for people who just signed on. We are at 212 more positive cases today than we did Wednesday. That is over 100 cases per day. The state is about 1,100 cases a day. We have 2 more deaths in the city of Newark. The state has 28 more deaths in the city of Newark. The test positivity rate for New Jersey is 5.28%. The test positivity rate for Newark is 11.25%. 11.25%. I'm going to go over the percentages. 07101, 0%. 07102, 5.9%. 07103, 8.6%. 07104, 9.8%. 07105, 25.3%. Not a mistake, 25.3%. 07105, 07106, 7.1%. 07107, 14.3%. 07108, 5.9%. 07112, 8.8%. 07114, 14.9%. Based on our rate, citywide, we are at 11.8%, which is not far away from the test positivity rate. The first time that the test positivity rate and our rate is almost the same. We're at 11.8% in the city based on our rate, and the state's rate, we're at 11.25%. We are getting ready to shut this place down. So, prayerfully, everybody has got it all out of their system. We have to get through this winter. It's going to be a rough winter. We have to get through this winter. We want to get through this winter with little to no deaths. We want to get through this winter with little to no deaths. We want to drop this infection rate. We want to drop this infection rate and get through this winter. The terrible thing about the colder it is, the more people are going to go inside. And the less precaution these people are taking inside, because they're hurting, and because they're hurting, they're trying to make as much money as they can every single night at your expense. Be smart. Be smart. Be smart. Take care of yourself and your family. If you don't have any family, don't live with anybody, you're by yourself, listen. And you feel like going out, not wearing a mask, getting yourself sick, then stay by yourself. Be conscientious. If you test positive, contact trace yourself. Call your friends and family, everybody you're around, and let them know. It is the right thing to do. If you are sick and you test positive, stay home. If you feel sick, stay home. If you have a headache, stay home. If you have flu-like symptoms, stay home. Stay home. Do not jeopardize everybody else with your selfishness. With your selfishness. And do not let people refocus you on their own specific nonsense. There are people who get on this thing with their own private agenda every single time to push their agenda at the expense of everybody else. They act like they care about us, but they do not care about us. Their agenda is more important than the lives of the people in this city. That's why they never talk about keeping people safe or helping people through these difficult times. The only thing they talk about is their own private agenda, and they will not and they refuse to help us get through this time period. Those people you need to ignore, unfollow, separate yourself from. They don't even have their real names up there. Get rid of these people. Get rid of them. And people who are encouraging you to do things that you know you should not be doing, that will put your family in jeopardy, turn away from them. Turn away from them. We are only going to get through this last phase together. It's going to get harder. The closer you get to the finish line, the harder it gets. Don't get depressed. Don't get upset. Don't get angry. Don't feel hopeless. We can get through this, but we have to get through it together. Pray, wear your mask, take your tests, be conscientious, don't be in large crowds, convince your friends and your neighbors and your family to do the same. Do things that make you that make you happy. Be around people that make you happy and feel good. Have conversations that make you happy and feel good. Get through this thing. We will win. That is the only thing that keeps me optimistic, that gives me energy, because I know I was promised victory, and victory was promised to you too, just like it was promised to me. We will win, we will win, we will win, but we can only win together. You cannot win being selfish. We can only win together. I know you have a store and you want your business to succeed, but your business will succeed if we do this together. If you only care about yourself, then we're all going to fail. We're building a boat. We want you to get on the boat with us. God bless y'all. Enjoy your weekend. Have a safe and healthy weekend. Protect yourself. Protect your family. We're going to go back to the poetry next week. We have to, because I'm starting to close it down.